Conscious and subconscious mind. It would have been amazing if we had a few classes on mindset growing up, especially since so much of our lives are dictated by the mind. There are two minds to be specific, the conscious and the subconscious mind. It took me up until my early 20s to learn about the two minds, but when I did, my reality shifted. So many things are in our awareness and out of it. And we have so many factors which are done subconsciously that it seems cool and spooky at the same time. Your two minds will play a big role in the world of communication, which is why it's crucial to make sure you develop a strong understanding of the mind. In today's article, we are going to be talking about the two minds and how it can impact you. Time to shift your future. Let's begin. The conscious mind. The conscious mind is the critical thinking mind, the mind that is in your awareness. Right now, you are using the conscious mind to read this passage. This mind has the power for thought, imagination, filtering situations, and much more. Conscious is being aware. Consciousness is being aware of being aware. 4D stuff. When you break down humans, our power for thought is surreal. This is why we have been able to rise among the ranks on the planet in terms of innovation. When breaking down your conscious mind, there are layers, but the two most influential layers are positive task network, ability to focus, default mode network, mind wandering. You are using the positive task network to read these words, or you may be in la-la land, pretending to read with your default mode network. Who knows? Subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is the database. It has no ability to think. It simply absorbs and stores. When you're young, your subconscious mind is highly programmable, which is why little kids can learn languages and new concepts so easily. It's because their mind is storing all the data. The subconscious mind sees life through images and feelings. Humans are naturally visual creatures. The first ever form of story was not created in words. It was created via images, also known as cave art. But another way to speak to the subconscious mind is through repetition. Think about driving, for example. At first, you were terrified of driving, right? Yeah. But nowadays, you are able to do it in autopilot. That's because repetition allowed you to store the movements in this magical mind. There are two layers to the subconscious mind. Individual subconscious. These are the traits individual to you and your life experiences. Collective subconscious. These are the traits that all humans share at our core level. The relationship between the conscious and subconscious mind. These two minds are purely connected. Your conscious mind pulls data from your subconscious mind to gather its thoughts. This is why the people you surround yourself with and the content you consume plays a big role in your reality. If you are constantly watching junk, drama, gossip, then you have repetition, you have images, you have physical sensations, all speaking to your subconscious mind. Do you think in your day-to-day life that your conscious mind will be thinking like a winner? Not a chance. You'll just be worrying all the time and feeling more anger. But just like the subconscious mind plays a big role on your conscious mind, the opposite is true as well. You can use your conscious mind to reprogram your subconscious mind. The conscious mind has a magical power to imagine. Visualization is known as guided imagination. Your subconscious mind cannot tell the difference between imagined and reality. And remember, I said that it thinks in pictures. Well, then you can strategically imagine images that make you feel with repetition to rewire your subconscious mind. We are the only known creature who has this power, but very few truly utilize it. Build awareness. Awareness is the bridge between the conscious and subconscious mind. You ever saw two people presented the same exact information, but they execute very differently? That's because the awareness level plays a big role in the learning process. An individual with minimal levels of self-awareness will just see words and information. A highly aware individual will see a blueprint. You can build awareness in multiple amounts of ways, but the best way to do it is by 1. Evaluating where you are in life. 2. Creating a grand goal for yourself. 1. Evaluating where you are in life. Evaluating where you are in life is hard because it forces you to look into your flaws, something no one likes doing. But if you don't get to know yourself, then no one else will do it for you. Get a journal and begin jotting down memories from the past. Write freely and try to make sense of your past mistakes. Carl Jung had a process known as individuation, basically where we bring the dark sides of our subconscious mind into awareness. Simply bringing it into awareness so you can learn the lessons is key to changing your narrative. Loss is a man-made word. If you want to use it, you can. But if you are able to build awareness, then you either won or learned a lesson. Make sense of your past, and it will be easier to make sense of your present. 2. Creating a grand goal. A grand goal does not just happen. You sort of get flashes of the idea in your mind, then you capture it and begin working on it. In the initial stages, the idea won't make much sense, but that's because it's a baby. Need to give it attention by constantly working on it. Working on your grand goal targets your mind. A targeted mind begins creating filters for how to make the goal possible. You start getting curious about random topics to aid the goal, can spot strategic relationships, and become aware of positive habits you can incorporate into your life. Clarifying your past and aiming for a big goal expands your awareness for the present day, and added awareness consistently bridges the two minds. Making your mindset work for you. The mindset is the most potent force on this planet. It's time that we start learning to use it. It's sad when I see many people going about their day-to-day life with little awareness. Two disjointed minds. And that will always lead to anxiety. Understand your mindset. Become best friends with it. You can't always control what's going on in the external world, but you always have a better shot controlling what is within.